experience, Delvey's response was unexpected.
What are you going to take away from this competition? Nothing.
This was a stark contrast to Spelling's reaction of being cut loose so early in the season.
How incredible was this journey for you?
Unbelievable.
There was an immediate fan backlash against Delvey online, with viewers calling the response ungrateful, disrespectful, embarrassing, and classless. Delvey's dancing partner, Ezra Sosa, had kinder words for her when he spoke with Extra backstage.
I knew she was going to say something very iconic and something very Anna Delvey with her exit. Of course, she has to.
Delvey returned to her New York City apartment after her departure, but at least she got a couple weeks out and about. I'm Kevin Carr.
America in the Morning for Thursday, September 26th, 2024 is produced by Jeff McKay. Senior producer Kevin Delaney. I'm John Trout. This is Westwood One.
Sam, put your shoes on. We're headed to the doctor in 10 minutes.
Okay, Mom. Hey, am I going to have to get a shot?
Yes, it's time for your yearly vaccines. We have to make sure all your vaccines are up to date before you start back to school. I have to provide a record to the school.
Alabama law requires children of all ages to be up to date on their immunizations before attending school. Every child needs to be vaccinated against polio, diphtheria, tetanus, pertussis, also known as whooping cough, measles, mumps, rubella, and chickenpox.
You see miracles all the time at our children's hospital, but miracles never come easy. That's why, as great as children's hospitals are, they need our support to keep miracles happening. Put your money where the miracles are. Support your Children's Miracle Network Hospital.
Stay up to date with the news any time of day, anywhere you are, by listening to News Radio 1440 on your Alexa. Just say, Alexa, play News Radio 1440. WLWI-AM is News Radio 1440, also heard on 95.1 HD3 FM in Montgomery, a Cumulus media station.
This is the CBS News World News Roundup, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. Hurricane Helene is powering up. Heavy rain, tropical storm force winds on Marco Island as the system reached Category 2 strength just a few minutes ago. And it may not stop until it reaches a 4 before it makes landfall later today. Correspondent Manuel Bojorquez is in Hillsborough County.
The big concern for the Tampa Bay area is the expected storm surge. It could be anywhere from 5 to 8 feet. And that is why officials have ordered mandatory evacuations in several counties.
Forecasters say storm surge could reach as high as 20 feet around the Big Bend. Case White is in St. Mark's.
May take us a little bit of time to put everything back together, but we're resilient. We'll come right back. What we've done for years.
New York Mayor Eric Adams is now the first mayor in the city's history to be charged with a crime while in office.
I know I'm innocent.
CBS News has learned the FBI and other law enforcement searched Adams' Gracie Mansion home this morning. Correspondent Nikki Batiste is at the U.S. District Courthouse.
The indictment is still sealed, so the exact charges are unknown. According to sources, it was part of a probe focusing on whether Adams conspired with Turkey and possibly 5 other foreign governments to funnel illegal donations into his 2021 mayoral campaign in exchange for influence.
Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu denies a 21-day truce between his country and Hezbollah is imminent. Reporter Linda Gradstein from Jerusalem.
In a statement, the Prime Minister's office denied an Israeli TV report that Netanyahu has ordered the army to tone down strikes in Lebanon, saying the army will continue hitting Hezbollah with full force.
CBS News' year-long investigation into multi-million-dollar online romance scams shifted the focus from victim to scammer. CBS's Vicki Barker takes a closer look at the operation based in Ghana.
In the bustling back streets of Ghana's capital, a guy we'll call Abdullah is working. I go to online dating sites, he says, and search for lonely older American men pretending to be a white American woman. The scams are sophisticated. Abdullah will hire porn actors for face-to-face calls with the victims, spend months building their trust. Working with Abdullah, Kola, a university graduate.
I feel disappointed. I didn't go to school to do this.
Oakland A's fans bracing for this day since April. It'll be the final game at the 57-year-old Coliseum before the team moves to Sacramento for now. Guardians manager Stephen Vogt used to play for Oakland.
Knowing that there may never be another Major League Baseball game in the Oakland Coliseum, it's a sad day.
Today's A's-Rangers game, a sellout. This is CBS News.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
It's common knowledge that after age 30, our metabolism changes. We have less energy and gain weight easier. There's a way to feel better, not in years or months, but sometimes in just days.
I'm Chuck Norris. I tried everything. Working with the human health experts, we came up with Morning Kick. Morning Kick is a revolutionary new formula that combines all my favorite supplements into one daily drink.
Morning Kick has probiotics to help you lose weight, prebiotics for digestion, superfoods for muscles and joints, powerful anti-aging supplements. It'll help you feel youthful, energized, and helps manage stress.
I look and feel better than I have in years.
Go to roundhouseprovisions.com, use code SAVE, or text SAVE to 511-511 and claim 40% off. Roundhouseprovisions.com, code SAVE.
Every purchase comes with our 90-day money-back guarantee. You could be feeling these changes within just a couple of days.
Text SAVE to 511-511.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Text fees may apply.
There won't be as many flights to catch in the south.
Southwest Airlines is cutting back on operations at the world's busiest airport. Starting next April, Southwest will reduce the number of cities it services from Atlanta's Hartsfield-Jackson and cut more than 300 pilot and flight attendant roles from the hub. While no layoffs are expected, affected crew members will need to bid for positions in other locations. The airline says they're optimizing its network to meet customer demand and improve profits as it faces rising costs and increased market pressures. They're also dealing with activist investor Elliott Management, which is pushing for a shakeup in leadership. Austin York for CBS News, Dallas.
In London this morning, the managing director of Harrods department store said he was deeply sorry for failing employees who reported being sexually assaulted by the late owner, Mohammed Al-Fayed. 5 women have told the BBC he raped them. Fayed died last year. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Paid for by Christian Care Ministry.
You know, a lot of times you have to choose between something high quality or something that saves you money. But if you could get both, why not? Especially when it comes to healthcare, and that is MediShare. You get both. Many families save $500 a month with MediShare, and that's huge. But it's also true that people wind up way more satisfied too. The member satisfaction rate for MediShare is double that of the typical health insurance plan. Double. That's because MediShare works. It has for more than 30 years. It's a community of Christians who have shared more than $5 billion of each other's bills. People love having telehealth. They love the huge PPO network. So, yeah, really, you could save a ton, like it better. Imagine being happy with how you're taking care of your health care. So if you're self-employed or part of the gig economy, or you just want a plan you're happy with, you can call right now and get a price in 2 minutes. Just call 855-51-BIBLE. That's 855-51-BIBLE, 855-51-BIBLE.
Though the world is full of wonders to amaze you as you roam, some of life's greatest treasures are found very close to home.
Ingram's Farmers Market and Garden has freshly baked casseroles, homemade jams, local fresh fruit and produce close to where you live, raised by folks you know. Ingram's Farmers Market and Garden, where you'll find more than just produce and the best barbecue in town, handcrafted gifts, antiques, and more. Located at 3740 Magnolia Drive in Millbrook. Stop in and stock up. Ingram's Farmers Market and Garden.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-859-3220. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-859-3220.
My name is Big Lou. Not Little Lou.
Call 800-859-3220.
Not Short Lou. Not Tall Lou, but Big Lou. Big Lou is my name.
Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. Call 800-859-3220.
My name is Big Lou.
Or biglou.com.
Join Kevin Elkins for Decisions. News Radio 1440. Depend on it.
And good morning, everybody. Before we get the party started this morning, I had to tell you some stuff here. Some really important things here. Okay. Now, so Pay attention. It is September. It is National Recovery Month. The focus is on thousands of Alabamians that find the courage and strength to reclaim their lives from mental illnesses and substance use. The Council on Substance Abuse is helping individuals, families, and the community to start the discussion on substance use disorders. So if you are experiencing mental illness or substance use disorder, COSA, the Council on Substance Abuse, okay, will be having events scheduled throughout this month. They are free, absolutely free, and open to the public. So if you are a family member, need help, please call this number, 334-262-1629. That's 334-262-1629. Or go to COSANCADD.org for help on recovery and healing. Get help today. Here's that number one more time, 334-262-1629, or go to COSANCADD.org. Because what happens to you affects everybody around you and all of your loved ones. COSA, the Council on Substance Abuse. Again, here's that number, 334-262-1629. We'll be back.
By Staples Stores. Staples prints anything you need for your business, like banners, flyers, and signs. And Staples will beat any price quote. Plus, now print more, save more, up to $150 off your print purchase. Offer ends 11/2. Exclusions apply. Visit staples.com/print for details or staples.com/price match for price match guarantee.
All eyes are on Helene as it's projected to make landfall later on today along the Florida coast. Impacts to Alabama include rain and wind, primarily for the eastern half of the state, with those threats tapering off the further west you live. We'll keep with some rain and wind chances through tonight. The system looks north of the area through today Friday, with better weather expected by the weekend. And that's your first alert forecast. I'm WSFA meteorologist Nick Gunter on News Radio 1440.
Montgomery Skywatch traffic brought to you by Sons Automotive, family owned, family driven on News Radio 1440.
Good morning, Montgomery. Right now, we're looking pretty good. Of course, wet and slippery throughout the listening area. But we do have an accident been reported on 65 northbound just before South Boulevard. So keep your eyes open for that. And finishing an accident on North Boulevard near Jackson Ferry. High school students jumpstart your college career with dual enrollment at Trenham State. Trenham State, today's college for tomorrow's world. Enroll today at trenhamstate.edu/dual enrollment. Buckle up, it's the law. From Montgomery Skywatch Traffic, this is Major Delay.
Good morning, I'm Jasmine Williams at WSFA 12 News. Here's what's happening this Thursday. WSFA has declared today a first alert weather day as Hurricane Helene makes landfall. In our area, we could see strong winds and rain. Several schools will be closed today because of the storm. That includes Bullitt County, Eufaula City, Macon County, Phoenix City, and Pike County schools. For a full list of closures, visit WSFA.com. Also today, the Montgomery County Board of Education is holding a special meeting to discuss the search for interim candidates for superintendent. This comes after the superintendent announced he was stepping down. That meeting will start at 5 p.m. And ahead of that, the Montgomery Area Chamber of Commerce will hold a press conference to talk about the departure of MPS Superintendent Dr. Melvin Brown. We will air that press conference live. It starts today at 11:30. I'm Jasmine Williams at WSFA 12 News, and these are your Thursday morning headlines.
It's a fact. Guys hate going to the doctor. But when it comes to erectile dysfunction and low testosterone issues, men from all over Montgomery have been thrilled seeing the providers at Montgomery Men's Health. Men all the way up to 95 years old have jump-started their sex drive and energy levels. Lots of men suffer with ED for years, but now they're able to enjoy sex again. Tom from Montgomery said, Montgomery Men's Health has changed my life. I've been able to be intimate with my wife for the first time in 5 years. She thought this problem was because of her, but the pills never worked for me. I had given up until I went to the clinic and realized there were more options for erectile dysfunction. Now I'm happy and my wife is happy. A visit for only $99, and that includes all testing, including a PSA and testosterone test. Give the guys at the clinic a call at 334-440-3663. That's 334-440-3663. Or go to MontgomeryMen'sHealth.com.
The cracks in our economy are widening by the day. Our labor market is cooling faster than expected. Unemployment jumped to the highest since the end of 2021. The market could free fall any day as investors panic over a potential recession. Banks are getting hammered as fears of downturn grow. Even the Fed is talking about rate cuts to prop things up. In uncertain times like these, you need a solid plan for your wealth. That's where gold comes in. Some say it's the ultimate safe haven for as long as we've used money. When it comes to gold, I only trust Advantage Gold. Now, I exclusively buy my gold from them and recommend them for anyone looking to do the same. They were named a top gold company in America and can help you protect your hard-earned money, just like they do for me. Call them now at 800-900-8000 for a free gold investment kit and potentially qualify for $1,000 in free silver. Call 800-900-8000 today. Tell them Mark Levin sent you. Performance may vary. You should always consult your financial and tax professional.
I got smart about mortgages, smart about college. When it comes to your money, whatever you want to get smart about, you can find it at smartaboutmoney.org, a free online resource from the nonprofit National Endowment for Financial Education. Smartaboutmoney.org, the easy place to start when you want to get smart.
While on your way to work tomorrow morning, join Kevin Elkins for Decisions. News Radio 1440. Depend on it. Sometimes you need to reset, refocus on your day. The moment where you take a deep breath and change the focus from the problem to the problem solver. This is Decisions with Kevin Elkins.
Tomorrow morning, if you wake up and the sun does not.
And good morning, Montgomery, Alabama. It is time to rise and shine once again. For one more day, one more time, we are above the ground, and the ground's not above us. Good morning to you. I'm Kevin Elkins, and this is News Radio 1440, Montgomery's most important station. Okay, I added that part, but it's true. It is time for our daily bread, a word from on high, something that'll change your perspective or give you a new one. But either way, it's good for the soul. Good morning. And again, it is September the 26th, 2024. Today's daily bread is what a friend. Our scriptural insight today comes from John 15:13 through 17. But we'll start it off with John 15 and 17, which reads a very simple 3 words: love each other. I got a feeling if we all did that, the world would be a different place. And again, it is September the 26th, 2024. Today's daily bread again is what is a friend? Oh, what a friend, actually. It is a day that has never been. It is a day that will never, ever be again. It is a once-in-a-lifetime deal, and once it's over, you don't get a do-over. You don't get it back. You don't get to summon it from the past. You don't get to come back and do all the things that you ought to do this day that you don't. And you don't get a chance to come back and undo the things that you do. So whatever it is that you do with this day, September the 26th, hopefully and prayerfully, whatever it is that you do will make a difference in somebody else's life besides your own. If you've lived a while, you've seen, you've heard many, many yesterdays. And if we are blessed and given the grace, the mercy, the charity of God and love, we may, I am not sure, we may see some tomorrows. But if tomorrow should never be, then it is this day that is the first day of the rest of our lives. What are we going to do with it? Well, do what you can, for whom you can, while you can, until you can't. Because somewhere along your life journey, somebody did it for you. A hand up, a shoulder to cry on, a heart that cared. You can do no better, no worse than to do the same. Benjamin Elijah May said, whatever we do in life, we should do it so well, no man living, no man dead, no man yet to be born can do it any better. And I say if that is the standard by which you live your life, you'll always be successful. Oh, you'll fail in a thing or two. We all do. But you'll never be a failure until you quit. We say give out if you must, rest if you can, but you never quit. You never, ever give up. But quitters will never win. And winners may lose in a time or two, but they never give up. And no matter what happens this day, this one right here, the one we're talking about right now, no matter what happens, it is still a great day to be alive. Good morning to you. What a friend. That's our daily bread for today, September the 26th, 2024.
Welcome to today's encouragement from Our Daily Bread. Our reading titled, What a Friend, is written by Patricia Ravon. As favorite backyard neighbors, my mother and Mrs. Sanchez grew also into friendly rivals. The two competed every Monday to be the first to hang their freshly washed laundry on their outdoor clotheslines. She beat me again, my mother would say, but the next week, Mama might be first, both enjoying their friendly weekly contest. Over 10 years of sharing a backyard alley, the two also shared each other's wisdom, stories, and hope. The Bible speaks with great warmth about the virtue of such a friendship. A friend loves at all times, King Solomon observed in Proverbs 17. He also noted the pleasantness of a friend springs from their heartfelt advice. Our great friend is surely Jesus. Urging loving friendship from his disciples, he taught them in John chapter 15, greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends. The very next day, he would do just that on the cross. He also told them, I have called you friends, for everything that I learned from my Father I have made known to you. Then he said, this is my command, love each other. With such words, Jesus is elevating his listeners, as philosopher Nicholas Wolterstorff said, from lowly humans to companions and confidants. In Christ, we learn to befriend others. What a friend to teach us such love. Today's Our Daily Bread devotional scripture reading is from John chapter 15, verses 13 through 17. Greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends. You are my friends, if you do what I command. I no longer call you servants, because a servant does not know his master's business. Instead, I have called you friends, for everything that I learned from my Father I have made known to you. You did not choose me, but I chose you and appointed you so that you might go and bear fruit, fruit that will last, and so that whatever you ask in my name, the Father will give you. This is my command. Love each other. Let's pray. Lord Jesus, our dearest friend, thank you for the gift of friendship. Thank you for showing us what true love looks like by laying down your life for us. May we form and cherish deep friendships with others and strive to emulate the kind of selfless and sacrificial love that you have shown us. Thank you, Lord. It's in your name we pray. Amen. Thanks for listening today. My name is Joyce Dinkins, and today's encouragement was provided by Our Daily Bread Ministries.
Time to get up. Let's go to work. It's time to get it done. Time to get it done. It's like the weekend day before. It's like pre-Friday. Okay, so let's get it done. Let's get it done. Our last PT of the other week, so let's get this done. First Sergeant. Oh, get up by the 2:45 and earn my pay. Hard work, work. Hard work, work. That's what they say. Hard work. Oh, yeah. Woo! Time to get it done, get it done. Hard work, work. Hard work, work. Hard work, work. First Sergeant, you can get them re-enlistment papers out right now because somebody wants a re-up. Come on. Oh, yeah. Show me where to sign. Show me where to sign. Hard work, work. On the plane. Come on. Work, work. On the airplane. In the early morning rain. Come on. Hard work, work. Hard work, work. Woo! Re-enlist, re-enlist. I need one more strike, though, before I do that. Hard work, work. Woo! What a way to get the morning started. What a way to get the morning started. I am totally motivated. Glad to be here. That's right. First thing you say this morning, thank God for being here, because last night when you went to bed, some people didn't make it to this morning. So be thankful for that. And no matter what your complaints are today, remember, you're still here to complain. Good morning to you. It's time to rise and shine as we pay homage to all of our armed forces of the United States of America. Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard, Space Force, and hey, don't forget the Merchant Marines, okay? Without the Merchant Marines, we probably wouldn't have won World War II. Matter of fact, do we still have a Merchant Marines? I don't know. The United States Coast Guard. The United States Air Force. they forget sometimes that they actually are part of the military. But that's okay. I understand. They get to fly the big airplanes and all that stuff, you know. And I'm saying good morning to my good friends up there at Fort Lewis, Washington. Got some guys up there listening to it. They got a big Ranger get together next week. I've been invited, but don't think I'm gonna make that one. Not if I got to drive. But 50 years reunion. Hooah, brothers, hooah. Oh, there are those that still believe that I never served up there. You know, that's okay though. Because I'm a black man. They think a black man can't do it. I understand. It was rough. But I wouldn't have it no other way. What lasts long don't come easy. And what come easy don't last long. Good morning to you, Montgomery. It's time to rise and shine. Now, my scheduled guest next hour should be Pastor Ken Austin from the MAP Center, Ministry About People. Plus, they're doing a lot of other things over there, too. He can tell you all about it. But Pastor Austin, he should be here around 8 o'clock, somewhere around there. You know, I don't know which time he's on, if he's on like Eastern Standard Time or CP time or Pacific Standard Time. But if he's on Central Standard Time, he'll be here around 8 o'clock or so. If he's on CP time, well, you never can tell what time we get there then, but that's okay. But I'm thinking like I'm thinking he's on, Central Standard Time. That's what I'm thinking anyway. Anyway, good morning to everybody. Now, before we get anything done, today is the last day that you can vote in the Student of the Week thing. Okay, and can we please get some votes on that? Even if you don't know the student, that's not important. The thing is that we need to do is support these kids who do the right thing. Okay, trying to get out of school, trying to do all that stuff. We need to support those kids. Okay, that's what I'm saying. So, who are the people getting votes by the end of the day and all the other week? All right, Student of the Week is a program that Montgomery Advertisers put on. I'm trying to get somebody actually to help us too. Let's give them something for that. I mean, it's all right to get a pat on the back and all that stuff, but I'm trying to get together with some people who think, this is worthy cause, and nothing else, we give them $50 or something like that. But we'll see. I mean, we America, we like to talk about all the nice things we want to do, but sometimes we have a hard time doing it. Okay, I'm just saying. So, anybody want to volunteer the $50 like a week to give to the Student of the Week? Anybody want to do that? It'll probably help them out. I'm just saying. Okay, I'll put something in there too. Okay, that's $50. Then I get to go to the school and hand it to them. You know what I'm saying? All right. Anyway, good morning to you. So who are the Students of the Week? Okay. I can't do it. Okay. After I take this one call, and then we shall tell you who the Students of the Week are, and other things. Okay. Let me see who this is. How do I get this phone in? My mind's going weak. Oh, there we go. Okay, who's this? Good morning, David. Yes. You know the definition of a straw man argument? I don't really care, but okay. A straw man argument is you misrepresent what the other side is saying. I never said you weren't in the military. I said you never jumped out of a plane. Well, I know that's okay. Okay, and where was I doing it at? But you did it. Okay. Okay. Well, listen. My word is proof. Okay. I'm just saying. My word now. Okay. But yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. You know, when you jump out of aircraft, when you jump out of an aircraft, when you jump out of an air, when you jump out of an aircraft, when you jump out of an aircraft, if you're going to allow me to answer the question, see what you don't see is when I see you can't use that kind of okay, never mind. But listen, I understand that you have envy. I got that part. I'm with you. You got envy. I imagine you because you want to set my you want to touch my wings. I understand that. And listen, it must be tough to be a grown man and be envious of another brother. I got you. I feel you on that. Good morning. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah. 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 Mm-hmm. Yeah. 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 Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I am. Yeah. And he'll probably wait a minute. He'll probably take me back out of Ranger Indoctrination Program, graduating from that class. Yeah, 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 yeah. None of that happened. Yeah, none of that happened. Yeah, 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 yeah. Right, exactly. I think the man. Yeah, yeah. I think he had some. There's a certain part of his anatomy that may not be up to snuff. And he's jealous. I feel him. I feel sorry for him. Well, I feel sorry for him. Yeah, yeah, but that's okay. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. No, wait. Why do you keep calling him Corporal Van? You know he's a senator. But he didn't retire. Wait a minute. He didn't retire, so he used to be a corporal. He's a senator. What you mad at him? But he's a senator. Wait a minute. Is Yeah, yeah. Okay. But you can sue a ham sandwich. I mean you can sue a ham sandwich. I don't mean that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't mean that. Listen, listen, and Fox got all that money back. Wait a minute. Fox got all that money back by advertising. So, okay. Yeah, they got all that money back. You know, we got that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's right. We agree with something on this in this conversation. That's it. All right. Appreciate it. All right then. Now let me get back to my speaking of the week. The voting ends today. Go to my Montgomery advertiser and I type in student of the week. But I think if you look on the left side of you, go click on the news thing like that and just say, but there is a it looks like a magnifying glass at the top of the page. Click on that. That's a search page. Click student of the week, and you can go and vote today. Okay, the vote ends today. And who are the candidates? Well, number one, from a Coverville school. He is an 11th grader. Number two, Justin Jenkins from Percy Julian High School. I believe he's in all TC and all that good stuff too. He's one of GPA. And he is a senior also. Number three, Christian Blackman from High School. Christian is a leader in the classroom and on the football field. And he's quick to help his classmates and the role model to many of the students. Maddie Gala. Now I think that's how you pronounce Madigatt. I think that's Maddie. Maddie or Maddie. That's GATTA. She's from Success Unlimited School. Maddie is a senior and an honors English student. She's also an actress in the upcoming school production. Hey, remember that movie? Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so go to the thing. Let's show you some love. I'm going to vote in a few minutes here. Do my next commercial. I'm going to go over there and vote. So let's go there. Let's vote for whichever one. Christian Blackman of Prattville High School. Marty Gala from Success Unlimited. And Justin Jenkins of Percy Julian High School. One of them, of course. You know, I mean, I didn't put my son in for this yet because it would be unfair to everybody else. I go to Percy Julian, but I'm not going to put him in because, you know, he got my vote. That's all I'm really not. And Tori Parker from the Coverville School. Let's go there and vote. Montgomery Advertiser Student of the Week. Let's get some votes in there. Let's let these kids know that you don't have to play football all the time to get some recognition for your hard work and dedication to the cause. All right then. Let's see if this is take a break, then I'll come back. Good morning. Good morning. Sheriff's going to be on next Thursday. Yeah, I thought it was going to. Yeah. The person, you know, assuming that we all be here next Thursday. We're going to be on next Thursday. I thought it was today, but it's not that. Still told me it's next Thursday. Yeah. We'll get the official answer then. Yeah, we'll get the official answer then. Yeah. Well, you know, right now, really with the share, unless there's some incontrovertible, empirical evidence. And again, even if there was some evidence, listen, nobody gets to eat their own food. I mean, nobody. You know, I'm going on with the sheriff with it. Man. Right, right. Mm-hmm. Right, right. Listen, I don't put anything behind them, although we all know we've been hearing about this since last year. I mean, but I think I think we're right. And one of the biggest crooks in Washington is the guy that's in the White House when it comes to Ukraine, and he's still there. But they make excuses for him. He's an old man and he didn't really know what he was doing. And okay, and this is the same guy that has his hand on the button. That's woo, that's a dangerous thing. Long time. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Well, it is. And now I don't know what Adams did to tick off the Democrats in New York, but now he's under investigation. They look like they're going to put him out of office. You know. So I don't know. Yeah. If you're a Democrat, you better toe that road. You better toe that road, brother, because if not, they will come down on you with the full force of their party. So, oh well, you too. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah. Oh, the mayor of New York right now is been indicted. They don't know all the things that are on the indictment, but yeah, he's yeah. I mean, that kind of surprised me though. But that's okay. Gotta take a break. We shall return uno momento. It is 7:44 in the morning. 860-1440. You can text me, of course, at what's my text number? 901-5022. Okay. We'll be back.
WSFA First Alert Weather Forecast on News Radio 1440. Sponsored by Lowe's. Save big during Pro Savings Days at Lowe's. Right now, save big on appliances like the GE stainless steel kitchen suite. Lowe's knows pros. Valid through 9/27 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
All eyes are on Helene as it's projected to make landfall later on today along the Florida coast. Impacts to Alabama include rain and wind primarily for the eastern half of the state, with those threats tapering off the further west you live. We'll keep with some rain and wind chances through tonight. The system lifts north of the area through the day Friday, with better weather expected by the weekend. And that's your First Alert forecast. I'm WSFA meteorologist Nick Gunter on News Radio 1440.
Montgomery Skywatch traffic brought to you by Sons Automotive, family owned, family driven on News Radio 1440.
Good morning, Montgomery. Right now, we've got one accident that's been reported. It's single vehicle. It's against the inside wall. It's 65 northbound, just before South Boulevard, and traffic is backed up to the Hyundai plant. So please be advised, northbound on 65, you're going to clear up before you get to South Boulevard. There's a lot of backup there due to a single vehicle accident. Outside of that, we're looking good. Nothing else to send you on an alternate route. Great shopping is at Premier Place. Shop Pharaoh Vape and Phone Repair and more. Premier Place in Prattville, another great McClinton and Company development. Buckle up, it's the law. For Montgomery Skywatch traffic, this is Major Delay.
Hey, Montgomery Prattville, the price of everything seems to be going up and up, and that makes affordability a real problem. Well, I don't accept that, and neither should you. That's why I'm turning September into Acceptember. Matt Parsley here from Budget Car and Truck Sales, and if you hate your old ride, don't accept the status quo, because if you're tired of high prices and high payments, just say no. Only during Acceptember. Plus, you could save up to $3,000 on a nicer, newer car, based on the price of the car you pick. Here at Budget Car and Truck Sales, we're all about acceptance and affordability. My solution specialists accept all kinds of situations with the banks and the credit unions that want to say yes. That's yes, yes, yes. We'll help you find a vehicle you'll love for a monthly payment that fits your budget. So don't accept a car you hate. Only during September. Remember, it's your chance to save up to $3,000 on a car you love. But hurry, a deal this accepting won't last long. I'm Matt Parsley. I'm your dealer for the people. See all these great rides at budgetsays.yes.com. That's budgetsays.yes.com. Call 334-244-9777.
Paid for by Christian Care Ministry.
You know, a lot of times you have to choose between something high quality or something that saves you money. But if you could get both, why not? Especially when it comes to healthcare. And that is MediShare. You get both. Many families save $500 a month with MediShare, and that's huge. But it's also true that people wind up way more satisfied, too. The member satisfaction rate for MediShare is double that of the typical health insurance plan. Double. That's because MediShare works. It has for more than 30 years. It's a community of Christians who have shared more than $5 billion of each other's bills. People love having telehealth. They love the huge PPO network. So, yeah, really, you can save a ton and like it better. Imagine being happy with how you're taking care of your health care. So if you're self-employed or part of the gig economy, or you just want a plan you're happy with, you can call right now and get a price in 2 minutes. Here's the number. Just call 855-51-BIBLE. That's 855-51-BIBLE, 855-51-BIBLE.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-2794. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs available to give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ for the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS and your tax. Visit us online at tra.com or call 800-575-2794. 800-575-2794. Tax relief for real people.
Concerned with appropriate restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same, but is 95% cheaper? And you can get it online? Go to hims.com/joy. Through Hims, you'll get a free medical consultation, discreet shipping if prescribed, and the process is 100% online. To start your free online visit, go to hims.com/joy. That's HIMS.com/JOY.
Tell it like it really is. It's the Dan Bongino Show, weekdays from 11 to 2 on News Radio 1440.
It is what day of the week is it? It's Thursday. Coming up next hour, of course, Pastor Ken Austin of the MAP Center Ministry About People. We can ask him a couple of things and whatever you want to talk to him about, or he could tell us some scriptural things. You know, it's Thursday. You know, now normally I do that this hour, but since I got so many things going on in the first hour, I don't do it anymore. Okay. All right then. 860-1440 is the number here. You want to give us a call? Love talking to what's on your mind this morning. I can actually talk real fast, you know. People say I talk too fast, as it is. Okay. I just want, all right. I appreciate that. Yeah. Now, you know, I got curmudgeon, right? Curmudgeon swears him down. I've never did anything, never jumped out of an airplane. Now, let me ask you something. Now, let's use logic and reason here. Okay. It is so easy for somebody to tell whether or not you've ever jumped out of an airplane. I mean, they're, and I got a bunch of jumps. So, okay, not a bunch. I mean, there were some people that had 700 jumps, but I wasn't trying to go there. But there are many ways to tell. Okay, whether or not I can't lie this long. Oh, how long I've been on the radio? 33 years. You think I'd be lying all this? Somebody would have known that I was lying. I mean, come on, man. I mean, there are a lot of things to lie about, but not that one, because people who jump out of airplanes are SEALs are not compare myself to the SEALs. Don't get me wrong. Rangers who go places and do things. The training gets you killed sometimes. So we don't want to ever what's the word when you embellish things. We don't ever want to do that. Okay, because there's some people who've given all at last measure of faithfulness, and that's their life doing those things. So now I may tell one or two about the beautiful woman the beautiful girl in high school that I went out with that I never did. Hey, that doesn't hurt anybody because I made her up. So listen, but there are some things. There are some things. Now, anybody out there that's ever been a paratrooper can call this station anytime, ask me any question, and because there are just some things that you have to know. You're gonna jump out of an airplane. I mean, you just got to know it because first of all, it helps you. It hopefully keeps you alive because you don't do stupid things. Um, so I challenge anybody to call me and test me on my knowledge of those kinds of things. Not that I have to prove anything to anybody. I've been out so long now, don't make no difference. Nobody cares. But however, though, see, this idiot keeps calling me and always saying I didn't do it. Now you know why he said that? Because in 19, what was it 2019, 21? I lost all my whole baggage. Okay, I lost all that stuff. Um, when they sent me back to the states from Tripoli, which was in Hawaii, and I came back to Fort Lewis, they decided to medical board me. So I said, okay, all right, wasn't much I can do about that. I couldn't do some of the things I used to do. So you got 3 years to decide where you're going to live, and they'll send your stuff. But I never really worry about my stuff because I spent 6 months in Seattle, then I spent 6 months in Hawaii for 3 years. So every 6 months I'd come back to the States, and then I'd go back to Hawaii as soon as it got cold. Okay, so as soon as it got cold in Seattle, I'd go back over there. So and after a while, they sent all my records were gone, all my stuff was gone, and all that stuff, and so we didn't know. So I never got any of that stuff. I mean, I lost, I lost I lost all my stuff. As a matter of fact, I lost. Oh, wait a minute, hold on, y'all, hang loose right there. Let me see if I can go get my door. So hold on. Okay, well, I couldn't find him out there somewhere wherever he was. Hopefully he'll know to come up to the third floor. That's where he doesn't make it too often. It's too much. He spends too much time on TV. That's okay though. I forgive him. I forgive him for that. So let me make this call right quick so I can get him. Okay. Oh, okay. He's en route, so he hasn't got here yet. Okay, that's good. Let's go to the phone. Good morning. Who's this? Well, Emmanuel, my son. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Do you think? Do you? He's in error. He's in error. That's okay. He didn't care. He didn't care much about. He didn't care anything about military. Actually, I got a DD-14. I've already shown you. It sure is. It sure is. Do you know what the designator Papa means? Okay, so you don't. Okay, okay. So you don't know the desert. Most people who are airborne in the military, they have a special desert, like if you ranger qualified or you jump qualified. There's a special designation on your MOS thingamajigger. Where let's say I was a 94 Bravo, right? But because I'm a paratrooper, was a paratrooper. Not only do they put 94 Bravo, and I wasn't a 94 Bravo because when you get ranked, you get that changes too. But basically 94 Bravo, and then what happens is that they put in parentheses they put the letter P. Okay, what we call P, Papa, which means paratrooper. Okay, I just thought I'd let you know. Okay. Normally I don't answer questions of legs, but hey, I got a lot of time to waste. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Helping hand. That's right. Yeah, yeah. Well, you know what? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes. Throwing it down, throwing it down. Let's see what this is. Yeah. Hey, thank you. I'll be back.
Update on News Radio 1440.
Good morning, I'm Jasmine Williams at WSFA 12 News. Here's what's happening this Thursday. WSFA has declared today a first alert weather day as Hurricane Helene makes landfall. In our area, we could see strong winds and rain. Several schools will be closed today because of the storm. That includes Bullitt County, Eufaula City, Macon County, Phoenix City, and Pike County.
Oh, okay. Well, come on in. Well, is he out there?
Closures with WSFA.com.
Wait for it. Yeah.
Also today, the Montgomery County Board of Education is holding a special meeting to discuss the search for interim candidates for superintendent. This comes after the superintendent announced he was stepping down. That meeting will start at 5 p.m. And ahead of that, the Montgomery Area Chamber of Commerce will hold a press conference to talk about the departure of MPS Superintendent Dr. Melvin Brown. We will air that
Dr. Melvin Brown
live. It starts today at 11:30. I'm Jasmine Williams at WSFA 12 News. These are your Thursday morning headlines.
News Radio 1440 is WLWI AM and 95.1 HD3 FM of Montgomery, a Cumulus media station.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by Progressive Insurance.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. Heavy rain and tropical storm force winds are hammering southwestern Florida as a now Category 2 Hurricane Helene gets set to make landfall later today. It could become an even stronger and more dangerous Category 4 before then. CBS's Jason Allen is in Crawfordville.
There is a mandatory evacuation order that is in effect here. There are people who are risking their lives and have decided to stay. The big concern for them is that they may not be able to find higher ground. They are likely not going to have power or gasoline for days before services can be restored. And first responders are not going to be able to come help them until the winds die down.
CBS meteorologist David Parkinson is tracking Helene's path.
It is going to make its landfall in the Big Bend, but that's not the only place impacted by the storm. In fact, there is a tropical storm warning in every county of Georgia and South Carolina.
FBI agents raided New York City Mayor Eric Adams' home in New York City early this morning and seized his cell phone hours before an indictment is expected to be made public. Correspondent Nikki Batiste from U.S. District Court in Manhattan.
Sources tell CBS News Adams may appear in court this morning to face the charges expected to be unsealed. Just 2 days ago, Adams told CBS News he's still expected to be mayor a year from now, but that could now be in jeopardy.
Sources tell CBS News the indictment comes after an investigation into whether the mayor conspired with Turkey and other foreign governments to funnel illegal donations into his 2021 campaign in exchange for influence. Adams denies wrongdoing. An explosion has just rocked an apartment building in South Beirut as Israel says it carried out a targeted strike there. Prime Minister Netanyahu is en route to attend the UN General Assembly after a call by the U.S. and its allies for an immediate 21-day ceasefire between Israel and Hezbollah. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres.
I implore the Council to work its lockstep to help put out this fire.
President Biden takes action today aimed at combating gun violence. Rob Wilcox with the White House Office of Gun Violence Protection.
The president will sign an executive order that will address emerging firearm threats like machine gun conversion devices, which are small parts that can be attached to a semi-automatic handgun and allow it to fire 20 bullets in under a second.
A lot of teenagers are saying no thanks to college. Yolanda Coleman with the education company EAB.
Over half of public school counselors reported that an inability to afford college is the primary reason why their students are choosing not to attend.
Dow futures up 202. This is CBS News.
Sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Looking for a career path with flexibility, great pay, and benefits? Go to progressive.com/careers and apply online today.
Let's see, if something costs less, but people are happier with it, that sounds like something to look into, and that is MediShare. Maybe you've heard switching to MediShare to pay for healthcare can save many families up to $500 a month, and that is huge. But it's also true that people are way more satisfied after making the switch too. The member satisfaction rate for MediShare is double that of the typical health insurance plan. Double. MediShare works too. It's been around for 30 years. Members have shared more than $5 billion of each other's bills. People love having telehealth and a huge nationwide PPO network. So yeah, really, you can save a ton and like it better. Imagine being happy with how you're taking care of your health care. So if you're self-employed or part of the gig economy, or you just want a plan you're happy with, you can call right now. You'll get a price within 2 minutes. So see what you can save. This is a very, very smart use of 2 minutes. Here's the number you need. Call 877-64-BIBLE. That's 877-64-BIBLE. 877-64-BIBLE.
Freedom for a Japanese man who spent more than half a century in prison.
88-year-old Iwao Hakamata is the world's longest-serving death row inmate, or was. His 1968 murder conviction has just been overturned after a Japanese court ruled the evidence used to convict him for the quadruple murder of his boss and the boss's wife and 2 children may have been fabricated. The former boxer has been living under the care of his 91-year-old sister since 2014, when he was freed from jail and granted a retrial. Hakamata wasn't in court today. Failing health means it's not even clear if he knows his dream of being declared innocent has finally come true. Vicki Barker, CBS News, London.
The price of breakfast is going up. Data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics show the price of a dozen eggs cost $3.20 last month. Compare that to just $2 this time last year. Bird flu said to be the main factor. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit 40, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou, 800-859-3220. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-859-3220. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-859-3220. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. Call 800-859-3220, 800-859-3220, or biglou.com.
Paid for by Christian Care Ministry.
You know, a lot of times you have to choose between something high quality or something that saves you money. But if you could get both, why not? Especially when it comes to healthcare, and that is MediShare. You get both. Many families save $500 a month with MediShare, and that's huge. But it's also true that people wind up way more satisfied too. The member satisfaction rate for MediShare is double that of the typical health insurance plan. Double. That's because MediShare works. It has for more than 30 years. It's a community of Christians who have shared more than $5 billion of each other's bills. People love having telehealth. They love the huge PPO network. So, yeah, really, you can save a ton. Like it better. Imagine being happy with how you're taking care of your health care. So if you're self-employed or part of the gig economy, or you just want a plan you're happy with, you can call right now and get a price in 2 minutes. Here's the number. Call 855-51-BIBLE. That's 855-51-BIBLE. 855-51-BIBLE.
He's the voice of the conservative millennial. Ben Shapiro. The Ben Shapiro Show. Tonight at 8.
And good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Now, before we get started, my Pastor also not quite here yet, but that's good because I got something very important to tell you guys right about now anyway. So when he get here, we'll get those guys on. Now, did you know that your home is one of your major lifetime investments? Protect it. When someone pulls up to your home, the first thing they see, of course, is your driveway. That's your invitation to your home. So make that invitation a welcome one with Penny Earn and Concrete Technologies. Call Penny Earn for any and all of your concrete needs. Okay, your driveway, swimming pool, or any other outdoor living area. Okay, so make sure that. So with Penny Earn Concrete Technology, so call Penny Earn again for all of your concrete needs, your driveway, your swimming pool, any other outdoor living areas, fire pits, fireplaces, stamp and pattern patios, retainer walls. I don't really know what that is, but whatever it is, they'll do it. And drainage systems to complete your outdoor living area. So follow Penny Earn Concrete on Facebook and get an idea of how you can beautify your outdoor living space. Okay, so what are you waiting for? Call Penny Earn Concrete right now, 334-284-9292. That's 334-284-9292. I'm on one more time. I don't want you to say you didn't hear me. 334-284-9292 for a beautiful outdoor living space tomorrow. Penny Earn Concrete. Please give those guys a call. And not only that, they help me feed the kids. Okay? So give them a call. Penny Earn. Okay, that number again one more time. It's 284-9292. Good morning. Who's this? Of course. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you. Of course, you can't be airborne. Oh, I don't know what his name. But I'll tell him. Sure. 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 If you don't graduate, hey, I know. Listen, you can't be airborne unless you graduate. Okay, so everybody's. Yes, it isn't hard to prove. Okay, it isn't hard to prove. Okay, all right. Okay, well, okay, that's good. That's a good thing. I appreciate that. All right then. Now let me go. Good morning. Pretty good. Pretty good. That what now? Well, yeah. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah. 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 Right. Right. I do have one. We talking about the thing online, the thing online. Yeah, yeah, I did do that. As a matter of fact. Right, right. hmm Right, right. A DVD? Oh, really? Okay. Well, that's cool. Right. Okay. Yeah. Now, yeah, I think you go to VA dot. Is it VA.com or VA, or is it? Okay, VA.gov. Okay, yeah, because I did do one. As a matter of fact, they had some stuff on there that I didn't even know was on there. Uh, uh, yeah, right. I got right. Okay, I got yeah. I got the ID me code. Yeah, really. I didn't know that. Okay. Although you know what happened in St. Louis. I don't know what year that was, but a lot of that stuff got burned up. Yeah, yeah. Okay, well, cool. Right. Yeah, and I would imagine you can print the documents. Yeah, you can print the documents off the. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, that's cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, listen, I appreciate that, and I'll try. Yeah, I'll try that. 8:14 in the morning. Good morning. Yes, man. You need a phone. That hum. Yeah, that humming thing just it's nauseous. Yeah.
That's what happened. And they get in the line under the ground. In a few days, when it stopped raining, it would clear up. But I have another phone down here, just have to be plugged up. I mean, yeah. But let me say this. I heard y'all in the first hour. Uh, Steve, see, Steve is a police officer, right?
Yeah.
Now, he want to go and ask you about who you're going to believe. Now, I can go somewhere with him. I remember when 26 people was murdered when he was with the former administration. He was with the police department at that time. Did they tell the truth about everything? No. I don't expect Cunningham to tell you what's going on now. I'm like the Vice President Harris. I'm for the people. I'm for helping people. You have very few people like that anymore. So y'all can say what y'all want to. That's okay. That don't bother me. But for lying and you worrying about trying to prove something that you jumped out the plane and all that. See, it used to be a time.
Oh, I ain't trying to prove it actually.
No. It used to be a time black folks and white folks cared about other folks that were being mistreated and abused. Not today. Now I'm gonna show you. Y'all were talking about the mayor in Washington. I mean,
Okay.
in New.
Well, I got a guess. I got a guess right now. You can call me back next hour. Yeah. But I'll just talk. But call me back next hour. I got a guess going right here. Anyway, good morning. Ken Austin's on the way, but right now I think he's stuck in traffic somewhere in the moving from his palatial quarters, wherever he is. Ken, this you? Yeah, how you doing? So what a way to put on those headphones there. Your compadre is here.
Good morning, Ken.
Pick up. Oh, okay. Well, now Chuck is here. Chuck, what do you do for us over there?
I work with Pastor Ken at Mercy House in a fundraising capacity. I like to call myself his ambassador because everybody knows Pastor Ken wears a lot of hats.
Mhm.
And I try and do my best to help him do what he does.
Ken, lately, at least the last television thing I saw, that you guys down over there, not you from MAP, and which is Ministry of Our People. Hopefully, all of them are. But you guys now are the clearinghouse for lots of programs over there, at least temporarily anyway, till ARPA decides they don't want to give you no more money. So tell us a little about that. Okay, so tell us a little bit about if somebody wanted to, if I'm homeless, I can come over there and see if we can find a place to stay. Mm-hmm. And where is that located? Okay, let me ask both of you guys. So, what's the biggest impediment that you face with this undertaking?
to help make it work. We don't have all the answers. We're still working, just to thread this needle and just to pull all this together. But it's going to take the city and everyone working together to make it, possible. And this is just one of the things that we're doing. Kevin, we're doing a lot of other things. We're still doing the youth navigation program. We're still feeding people at commercial health. We're still building, as we know today, the manor house, which will be a food commissary where people can come here and get food. We are starting now with what we have called the Servant Maker House, where college students will be able to have internships and to live in that place and living in that place, their responsibility. Let's put money in. Just come back in the community and serve and mentor young kids in the community. So we've done a lot of different things that us to consolidate on the service center that is housed inside the United States. All of the partnerships that we have doing that.
Okay, Chuck, are we accessing any funds from the city or the state or the county, or is this all trying to be done by grants? And we know grant writing is an arduous task, and sometimes you got to put a bunch of them out to get one back. How's that working?
Well, the hub is a consolidation of the city and the county working together through Montgomery Thrive. So that definitely is being funded by the city and the county. Many of the ministries that we are doing are being funded through the city providing some grant support, but most of Mercy House and Ministry of Our People is funded through donations, corporate sponsors, and our partners that walk with us every day.
So how would people become a corporate sponsor or give a little bit out? How would they go about doing it?
Well, what we find is a lot of our supporters, our partners, want to both give of their financial capability as well as have their team or their individuals be walking with us, volunteering. And so we make it very easy to connect with us through our website, through just giving us a phone call, coming to visit us at Mercy House on Council Street, and talking with us about financial donation, but also whether it's mentoring, youth education, certain needs at Mercy. There's just so many ways to actively engage.
Yeah. Now I want to ask you guys something, and I don't want to sound coarse or anything like that, but I just have to ask. It's we are in a situation in America now where people lack the will, I'm not saying to do for themselves, because we keep giving so many things away to people. We lack the way. Everybody, rather than go out and sacrifice to do what you got to do, then we depend on other people's goodwill. How do we, what's that thing in the Bible about teaching man to fish as opposed to giving him a meal? How do you guys reconcile that? How do we make sure that the people that you guys are actually, what, YLC? Yeah, yeah, right. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 All right, with that, gotta take a break. We'll be back. Ministry about people on the phone with the executive director of the organization. We have Ms. Ken Austin, and we got Chuck applicant. That's all we're doing. Okay. I just mean applicant. Applicant. As if it's more unique. We'll be back. 8:29 in the morning. We got so many organizations. I know everybody is. But Emmanuel, yeah, he's good. He's living in Colorado Springs. Emmanuel is 33. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's the organization. Yeah. Still don't know what to do with that. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Again, that's mercyhousemgm.com. .org. Okay. Okay. And the name of the phone number is. Is WSFA going to get involved in that as well, or? Mhm. Is that- Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we did. And you know, there aren't too many charities where I'm absolutely assured that after they take off their part of it, administrative costs, blah blah blah, quote unquote, if they take that off, that what's left goes to everybody else. But you guys really, I have no doubt whatsoever that the money you guys collect, a vast majority of it goes to directly to helping people. I just don't have a problem with that at all. You're one of the few charities that I totally trust. Totally trust. Thank you, Ken. Mm. Sorry about that. I appreciate it. Chuck, last week, how can people reach you? Is there
the easiest way to reach us is the website, mercyhousemgm.org, or the phone number. The website is we are a ministry. It talks about the youth program. Yeah, and a lot of information.
The Manor House?
Manor House will be distribution.
Okay.
Center the South 4th Street.
Okay.
January 2020.
Okay. So mercyhousemgm.org, and then you live there.
Yes.
Now, if we got somebody out there like, I can't believe it, but there are people that don't own computers. I guess you can go to your cell phone. They're going to. Okay.
Call if you do not have a computer.
Okay. 334-676-3090 is the number. We can talk the talk, or we can walk the walk. Yeah. 3-0. Well, that's why again. And what's that last name again?
It's Scottish.
Okay. Did the guy really exist? What's the guy on TV? He played William Walker. William Walker.
You're talking about in the yes.
Yeah. Mel Gibson. Yeah. 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 We wasn't there. Look at that. If William Wallace, the way they portrayed him on TV, that was a great show. That's a brave guy. That was a great show. And somehow, I think Mel Gibson is best like that in a while. And they got mad at him.
Live Oak Insurance was named the 2024 Small Business of the Year by the Millbrook Area Chamber of Commerce. Larry Live Oak makes sure you've got the right insurance for your needs and lifestyle. Call Live Oak Insurance, Main Street, Millbrook, 285-2881. Buckle up, it's the law from Montgomery Skywatch Traffic. This is major delay.
Hey everyone, let's all stop what we're doing and take a moment. You see, every moment can be kind of special. But they can be loud moments, goofy moments, quirky moments, it doesn't matter. Because every time dads like us take a moment like that to spend with our kids, right? That's pretty momentous. So let's take a moment to make a moment. Call 877-4DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
I got smart about mortgages. Now it's my house I go home to.
I got smart about credit cards. Now paper or plastic has a whole new meaning. When it comes to your money, whatever you want to get smart about, you can find it at smartaboutmoney.org. Smartaboutmoney.org is a free online resource from the National Endowment for Financial Education. We're an independent nonprofit foundation dedicated to helping people just like you get sound information about money. Smartaboutmoney.org. It's the easy place to start when you want to get smart.
Sam, put your shoes on. We're headed to the doctor in 10 minutes. Okay, Mom. Hey, am I going to get a shot? Yes, it's time for your yearly vaccines. We have to make sure all your vaccines are up to date before you start back to school. You know, I have to provide a record of the day and year you got the vaccine to the school. Okay, but Mom, how many more years do I have to get these shots? At least until college. Alabama law requires children of all ages to be up to date on their immunizations before attending school. Every child needs to be vaccinated against polio, diphtheria, tetanus, pertussis, also known as whooping cough, measles, mumps, rubella, and chickenpox.
This is State Health Officer Dr. Scott Harris. For more information, visit our website, www.alabamapublichealth.gov.
This message brought to you by the Alabama Department of Public Health and the station.
Hi, I'm Dr. Lonray Pelusi with today's Tip for Kids from the American Academy of Pediatrics. Getting ready for a new baby is a busy time. An important decision is how you will feed your baby. Breastfeeding will give your baby the best start in life. Breast milk is easy to digest and it has all the nutrients your baby needs. Breast milk protects babies from diseases and infections, and the close physical contact creates a special bond. If you have questions about breastfeeding, talk with your pediatrician and visit healthychildren.org.
Did you know that Alabama law requires all pets to be currently vaccinated against rabies? This is State Public Health Veterinarian D. Jones. Rabies vaccination not only protects dogs and cats from the deadly virus, it also reduces the risk to the owners who could unknowingly be exposed by their unvaccinated pets. Help us protect you, your family, and your pet by getting them vaccinated today.
This message brought to you by the Alabama Department of Public Health and the station.
He's smart, witty, and fast on the draw. It's Mark Levin this afternoon at 5 p.m. on News Radio 1440.
And we are back. Next hour, I got a guest, but I'm also Dr. Thrasher wrote an interesting email to the mayor, Chip, and the police chief, and all these people. And I'm going to share it with, and I'm also going to get him on there sometime this morning. Talk about what's going on in Montgomery, at least his perspective. Anyway, it's 8:49 in the morning. Good morning. Who's this? Okay, then. There's some things that just don't need proving. But anyway, 860-1440 is the number here. We're going to talk to him, and we're going to talk to, let's see, who else we're going to talk to? Oh, don't forget to go to the Montgomery Advertiser. And today is the last day to vote for the Student of the Week. Okay, Montgomery. You go to Montgomery Advertiser. You'll look up on top of the thing there, and you'll see something looks like a what do you call it, magnifying glass, and you type in Student of the Week, and you'll find let's see, you click that, then you hit the arrow that goes to the right, and then it says vote here for the. Tell what I need to do. I need to put this on my Facebook page. That's what I need to do. Okay, that's what I'll do. I'll put it on the Facebook page. And then that way you just got to click one link because I know y'all don't want to go through all of that. So let me put that right there, copy that there, go to the Facebook page. And now I'll put it on the page. Okay, on comment right there. Bam, there it is. Okay, now you can go and now you can go and do your thing then. Okay, so now you can go and now you can go and well, you know what I mean. You can go vote for, cast your vote for one of these four young, outstanding young people. Okay, for student of the week. It's on the Facebook page. Can't miss it. If you're missing something wrong, Joanne, it says vote here. These are the four nominees for the Montgomery Advertiser Student of the Week. So let's go there and take care of that. So tomorrow when I come in, I want to have at least 2,000 votes on these kids. Okay, 2,000, at least 2,000. Good morning. Who's this? I think he has anatomy issues. I think, yeah, I think he does too. Yeah, I think, or it's more serious than that. That when he looks in the mirror, you know, he really is really disappointed. I don't know. He's been calling me for years, so I know who it is. You know, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's part of his problem. Yeah, that's part of his problem right there. He's from Montgomery. Yeah, but anyway, hey, appreciate it. All right, you too. Good morning on air at 8:52. Okay, boo. I okay. I appreciate that. I mean, that wasn't too out. That wasn't too obscene or anything like that. You know. Okay, so coming up next, I got somebody coming in for a couple of minutes from the Habitat for Humanity. I think that's the organ. I don't know if that's the organization that Carter and a former president Jimmy Carter is actually still alive. He's 98 years old in Plains, Georgia. But I don't know if he started this or he just worked with him, whatever the case may be. But he Habitat for Humanity. Somebody's going to be tomorrow, tell you a little bit about what they do and maybe how you can participate in it. And then we're going to talk about this new email that Dr. Thrasher has sent to members of the mayor's staff and the mayor. And we're going to talk a little bit about it. I'll share the letter with you. But our Habitat for Humanity person is going to be here first. And then we are going to talk about that other stuff in a little while. Okay. Also, people have been asking me about the Gordon Stone interview and the interview with Julie Beard. It is on my website, not the website, the Facebook page. It's got a link to it. You can just go there and check it out just in case you missed it. Gordon Stone was delight to have. So Julie Beard, she's one of the most serious council people I know that's down there trying to make a difference. I don't agree with her all the time either. The way they kind of manhandle our businesses sometimes, I don't like that. But I'm still trying to figure out, well, who said the two chicken places can't go next to each other? Or two event centers can't go to next to each other? I mean, really? I mean, they're legal businesses, I mean, Kentucky Fried Chicken up the street, Taco Bell's on the street. I mean, I don't know, but I guess they're trying to make us look better. I don't know. We did all but run Paylanders out of town. I mean, listen, the only people that has to use whatever you call those people that loan money at high interest rates, the only people that have to use those people are those who've stuck it to other people already, and they can't get they don't have decent credit. Those are only. We need places like that for people to borrow money. Yeah, it's high, but had you taken care of your business before, you wouldn't have to be in that situation anyway. Because I was in that situation one time. Okay. One of some of the stupid things I used to do when I was young, I would go outside the gates of Fort Bragg, buy a watch when I was short on gas. I needed some gas. The watch probably cost $20 to make. They sold it to me for $200. I pawned it as soon as I got it for $50. and I still had to pay the $200 for the watch in payments. So we do stupid things when we're young, and I understand that when you're young. Okay, but I don't know. But I would that's probably a higher cost to pay than a payday lender. So, but we've all but ran them out of business, and now some of those people probably breaking into people's houses because they can't get no money. and say sometimes you got to just get some loan money. Sometimes you got to get the rent paid, buy baby, something like that. So, but our city council didn't like so many of them on Atlanta Highway, so they pretty much ran them out of town. I don't think that we should enjoy any business that comes to Montgomery, whether it's Payday, Linden, Smoky Joe's Barbecue, or whatever the case may be. Italiano Spaghetti, or whatever the case may be. Because the system will take care of itself. If nobody wants to do business with you, guess what's going to happen? You won't be there long. Okay, I'm just saying. So if the city council can, and there are only two people down at the last city council meeting that actually was looking out for the business, and that's Mr. Samansky and Mr. Oronde Mitchell. Okay. Other than that, and anybody seen what's the woman down there that acts like she's God? What's her name? Freda, whatever her name is. Anyway, I hope she got the message though. We don't work for her. She worked for us. Okay. Well, excuse me. You may not work for us, but you work. You work for us. Yeah, we our tax dollars paying that. It's a small salary. I would agree. I personally think you guys need more than $30,000 a year. I think you do. I mean, because they in the city councilman out there that only gets one call a week. So I personally I think y'all ought to get a little bit more money. I think y'all get at least $40,000 a year. Yeah, I mean that's what I'm thinking. Okay, I'm just saying. Because we run y'all ragged. Okay, what is that woman's name on city council? That just really kind of makes people think that we work for her. What's her name? What is Frenetta something? Oh, Riley, right? That's her. Well, I hope she learned a couple things from the last meeting, and I hope she's willing to change her attitude and be thankful and be humble. Humility is a great human attribute. You can't ever lose with it. Okay, so Frenetta, can we do that? I'll be back.
News update on News Radio 1440.
Good morning, I'm Jasmine Williams at WSFA 12 News. Here's what's happening this Thursday. WSFA has declared today a first alert weather day as Hurricane Helene makes landfall. In our area, we could see strong winds and rain. Several schools will be closed tonight due to the storm. That includes Hurricane, Charlotte City, Lincoln County, Phoenix City, and Smith County schools. The full list of closures is at WSFA. Also today, the Montgomery County Board of Education is contacted the meeting will start at 5 p.m. And ahead of that, the Montgomery Area Chamber of Commerce holds a press conference. We will air that press conference live. Starts 12:30. I'm Jasmine Williams with WSFA 12 News. These are your Thursday morning news.
News Radio 1440 is WLWI AM and 95.1 HD3 FM of Montgomery.
This is CBS News Coffee Hour, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. Strong wind blowing, big waves crashing along the west coast as a piled up Category 2 Hurricane Helene advances across the Gulf of Mexico toward Florida. Forecasters say it could amp up to a Category 4 before it makes landfall along the Big Bend later today. Weather Channel meteorologist Stephanie Abrams.
Heavy rain could cause a life-threatening flash flooding from the coast to the Appalachians. The bands around the storm will bring a threat of tornadoes from Florida to North Carolina, and power outages are possible as far north as Tennessee.
This man in Citrus County has a plan.
Once the storm hits, it's a dry.
The forecast is in Tampa.
As the outer bands of Hurricane Helene move through this area, we're getting heavy rain and gusty winds all the time. And the big concern here is the possibility of the storm surge being anywhere from 5 to 8 feet.
The U.S. Attorney's Office has just revealed it will announce significant public corruption charges. This as prosecutors have been expected to detail a federal indictment against New York Mayor Eric Adams today. CBS's Nikki Batiste is at U.S. District Court.
About a dozen federal agents arrived at Gracie Mansion where the mayor lives. and took his cell phone this morning. Just 2 days ago, Mayor Adams told CBS News he still expects to be the mayor a year from now. But that could all be in jeopardy.
Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky has arrived in Washington, D.C. for a meeting with President Biden. Earlier this morning, the White House announced a nearly $8 billion military aid package for Ukraine. CBS's Sarah Cook.
A new security assistance package will include additional air defense capabilities, including unmanned aerial systems and air-to-ground munitions.
Managing director of a famous London department store says he's deeply sorry for failing workers who reported sexual abuse by the late owner. CBS's Vicky Barker.
It's definitely trauma that's lifelong.
More than 20 former Harrods employees have told the BBC they were raped or sexually assaulted by one American homophobic.
He came into his office and then the written buttons opened the company shop.
Harrods' current owners have apologized. Wyatt died last year at 94, but others who aided him may yet be charged. Scotland Yard is investigating.
This is the day Oakland A's fans have been dreading. The team will play its final game at the 57-year-old Coliseum before making a temporary move to Sacramento. They wait for their new park to open in Vegas. And Dave Vasquez bummed.
I'm definitely bummed, and there's no way I'm going to go to Sacramento to watch the game.
Ranger came us out. This is CBS News.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. With the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Drowning in IRS debt? If you can't afford to pay your IRS debt due to economic hardship, you can now be free of IRS collection effort by taking a special IRS tax hardship program. This program allows Americans who owe the IRS to resolve their delinquent tax debt once and for all. In some cases, maybe even reducing what you owe significantly. An open phone line has been established by Community Tax for consumers to call and see if they qualify. Simply dial 800-463-4295. If you owe back taxes to the IRS and cannot afford to pay them or have years of unfiled tax returns, help is standing by. Please call the Community Tax Helpline today at 800-463-4295 for the help that you need. Don't take on the IRS alone. Your wages, savings, pension, home, and even your Social Security check. Call 800-463-4295 to see if you qualify. That's 800-463-4295.
Four stadiums, most NFL teams, could be doubling as emergency shelters for the extreme weather events.
Well, four that have been picked to serve as mission venue-ready locations are Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, MetLife in New Jersey, Lumen Field in Seattle, and Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. The stadium in Los Angeles is under review to become a possible pit this summer. During events like hurricanes, tornadoes, and flooding turned into emergency shelters and hospitals under a new partnership between the NFL and FEMA. Kevin, CBS News.
A figure at NBC for more than 2 decades is leaving her mourning hurts. The Today Show's Hoda Kotb says she celebrated her 60th birthday over the summer. She realized her two young daughters and her mother need and deserve a bigger slice of her time. Kotb joined the network in 1998. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News. General programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us. 800-575-2794. 800-575-2794. Tax relief benefits. Real solutions for real people. Paid for by Christian Care Ministry.
You know, a lot of times if it's high quality or something that saves you money, both, especially when it comes to healthcare. You get both. Anything that's huge, but it's way more. Members have double of the typical typical health insurance. Because Medishare works. It has for more than 30 years. The community of Christians who care over $5 billion bills. People operating telehealth, they offer huge PPO networks. So, yeah, really, you can say the same, like it's better. You're happy with how you feel. If you're simple for it, if the bigger community, or the community, what price in 2 minutes. Here's the call 855-51. That's 855-51. 855-51.
Don't miss Sean Hannity, live and coherently appears live this afternoon at 2 p.m. News Radio 1440.
Okay, we are back. Always continue. I think we're here. Two plays. Maybe it should be okay. I support that. Absolutely. I like to say that. They don't need one each. But they do need a secretary or somebody. Because most of these guys work. Unless everybody's retired, most of these guys have jobs. If they don't pay $60,000 or $70,000 a year. I think they certainly need an assistant. To be confident. I don't know why they don't put something in the budget for that. If they're the city council, they can do that. Without they don't even need the blessings of the mayor. If the mayor said veto it, forget it. We'll just veto you. So, yeah, they did. That's been going on for years. They need help. They need somebody to take the calls, keep a record of the calls, and things of that nature, so they can always go back and take a look. See, absolutely. Let's see. It is. Oh, don't forget to go to the student of the week. Today is the last day. Go to my Facebook page, and you can Kevin Elkins. He was the guy with the little white uniform on at the top with the black beret on. Yeah, that's a beret. That's a beret, which signifies that you are an airborne personnel. Not today, because today everybody wears a beret. But back in the 70s and early 80s, we were the only ones that could wear those things. So you'll see me on that page with my buddies right there. I was the littlest guy there. I was on, I had to fight that thing the other day. I said, no wonder they picked on me. I was 5'6". I think I grew about an inch or something, half an inch or something like that. So much for that. But go there and you go on my Facebook page and you can vote today. Okay, today is the last day to do it. Okay. And the students again are Justin Jenkins from Percy Julian High School, Tristan Blackman of Prattville High School, Maddie Gata from Success Unlimited, and there's one more too. I can't think who that is. There's one more. Did I get Tori Parker? Okay, Justin Jenkins, Tristan Blackman, and Malagati. Okay. Anyway, brother, there's a link on my Facebook page that will take you right there, and you can vote. Okay, that's what I'm talking. All right, moving on. Got a letter. Okay. If I do anything, I'll look at you. I don't know where I had one of my guests scheduled to come in, but evidently that's not going to take place because it's raining outside, so they're probably going to do it. We had high school football ruling. The highest one we got from Montgomery is Carver and Montgomery. They got 61 points. All right, the number one. The next one from Montgomery is Montgomery Catholic with 38 points. They are tied for 13, and I believe that the Carver is with 61 points. Let's see, another Montgomery one. Yeah, Montgomery Catholic tied for 13th place, and that would be 38 points. Anybody else from Montgomery? Oh, Pike Road, number 22. And these are the top number 22 with 11 points. Okay, anybody else from Montgomery? That's it. All right, then. Here's a letter given to the email sent out to the powers that be in Montgomery. This from David Thresh, who's a doctor Thrasher, as a matter of fact. I got him calling him sometime later on, and we're going to talk a little bit about this. Dear Mayor, Chief of Staff Reed, Governor Ivey, Attorney General Marshall, Senator Britt, Senator Tuberville, Al Taylor, Sheriff Cunningham, Chief Grayboys, and Chief Latif. I don't know why we had all those guys in there. In an effort to keep everyone updated on our crime situation, I want to point out the current crime development. Number one, Chief of Staff, Chip Hill, has been replaced by Colonel Jeremy Reed as of October the 1st. I wish Mr. Hill the best as he returns to his lobbying job. I have met with Colonel Reed and communicated with him that we are behind him 100%. As a reminder to all, this is a very important job as he is over public safety, MPD, MFD, and 911. He's also responsible for keeping the mayor on track and preventing him from making political blunders. I feel that his experience in running operation in Maxwell will serve him well. We need a full-time chief who is firm but kind to the citizens he serves. We need a chief who doesn't spend his day on social media creating false usernames to criticize the administration's critics. Colonel Reed is that man. First, 911. In my 40 years of medical practice, I have never seen such a sorry state of our 911 system. Last week, 911 was called regarding a man who was run over on I-85. 911 never called MPD. The man later died at Baptist Medical Center. The response time is not what we need. This is a reflection of the good men. This is not a reflection of the good men and women who man these posts, but rather the public safety director, chief of staff, failing to do anything except walking into the 911 facility and screaming at the operator and causing some of them to quit. This is a simple fix. Okay? Pay the operators a living wage and train them. This is a vital life-saving job. Train operators to know what you say to a frantic mother whose child is choking on a hot dog, or a man having chest pain, or bleeding, or calling MPD when citizens are shot, okay, burglarized, or their houses are invaded. So yesterday, I was walking my dog in a park. A young girl approached and asked to pet my dog. As I usually do, I asked her where she lived and what grade she attended, and what she wanted to do when she grew up. The 8th grade young lady surprised me with the response, "I want to be a 911 operator." I don't know how many people ever think about that, but okay. I asked her why. She replied, "I love people and want to help people. These 911 operators are good people doing a job that they deserve better." I would agree. They don't pay anything. And I don't know what's rated, but I know some people who put in for their job that's not already paid. They just couldn't afford to do it. So let's pay people like they are important. And I can't think of anything. They're there besides the police department itself. But the first person you're going to reach before you get to police is a 911 operator. Okay, so do we need to pay them more? Absolutely, absolutely. Okay. 860-1440, if you got any complaints or you don't like anything that's been said so far. Second, helping the mayor. The second responsibility to help the mayor from making gas, such as ignoring several warnings that the master party was planned in York Pass and not taking action, causing Montgomery's largest mass shooting. That happened back in June. Claiming credit, of course, claiming credit for the Crime Task Force, MACS, authorized by the governor and created by Hal Taylor, Aaliyah, Sheriff Cunningham, and AG Marshall at the request of outrage of Montgomery. Okay. Good morning. Mm-hmm. but he had just got there. But he had just got there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Well, I mean, yeah, yeah. But now how? But how do we know he did? Okay, okay. Well, we said now he. Mhm. Yeah. Well, I know that they still have not. We still have not taken care of what happened to Mr. Bernard Whitehead. People, I still don't understand. I still don't understand that one. Yeah, I don't understand why. Yeah, 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 yeah. I appreciate it. One more thing before I go to a break. Montgomery made a article last week as being the second safest city in America. Now listen, I love living here. I really took one ago. I love it here. I don't think we the second safest city. I mean, who paid somebody to put that in the book? Uh, I mean, really? Come on now. But anyway, I don't know where that came from. I don't know where that came from, but it came from someplace. Carlson Montgomery, largest mass shooting, claiming credit for the Crime Task Force (MACS), authorized by the governor, created by Hal Taylor and Aaliyah Cunningham, AG Marshall, and the request of an outraged Montgomery citizen, vetoing the MPD raid, which was overruled by the city council, and later touting the increase, continuing claiming that Montgomery is the second safest city in America, when homicides have doubled over the last 4 years, and our homicide rate exceeds Chicago based on our population, and our burglary rate is much higher than the national rate. Not allowing accurate crime data to be shared with the media and all as has always been the case. Um, Allowing Major Stabakoven, Public Information Officer, MPD, to report the data in a timely manner instead of suppressing bad news. Our full information to the media and the public is embarrassing. Statistics are also into Aaliyah. Good morning. Mm-hmm. I'm doing fine. Mhm. Well, I hope the president has a memory to not let it shut down, to not let it do it, not let them do it. We can make we can make it a little work. Yeah. Mm, mm. Or maybe we can make our own stuff. I'm tired of imports. Okay. I don't think there's a minimum. Well, again, uh, uh, right. Yeah. Well, it should be. It right. You ought to be, but you ought to be able to pay your rent. You ought to be able to pay your rent, buy groceries, and no less than $40,000 a year. No, well, then we just go pick up our own stuff at the manufacturer's place. That's right. That's right. But we don't. But right, right. But what we don't. Right. But what we. Well, that depends on somebody's coming. Well, that depends on whether or not your house is burning down or somebody's trying to get in your house. Yeah. I don't know, bro. Everybody knows what the jobs pay, right? But everybody knows what the job pays. But everybody knows what the job pays when they take the job, right? Yeah, 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 yeah. But they used to be part-time jobs for people who just needed something to do. Now we got people. We need. I mean, you heard the doctor say we need full-time people down there. Mm. Okay. Yeah, I don't. It right, but I think we have to. Then maybe we need to reassess the whole payment scheme right now because everything is going up on everybody's check. Listen, I got to take a break. We'll be back.
Forecast on News Radio 1440.
All eyes are on Helene as it's projected to make landfall later on today along the Florida coast. Impacts to Alabama include rain and wind primarily for the eastern half of the state, with those threats tapering off the further west you live. We'll keep with some rain and wind chances through tonight. The system looks north of the area through today Friday, with better weather expected by the weekend. And that's your first alert forecast. I'm WSFA meteorologist Nick Gunter on News Radio 1440.
Montgomery Skywatch traffic brought to you by Sons Automotive, family owned, family driven. On News Radio 1440.
Good morning, Montgomery. Two accidents on 85 southbound. The first one just past East Boulevard. Right shoulder, right lane are blocked. Also another one on 85 south at Taylor Road. Just past the Taylor Road exit, the left lanes are blocked there. So bad traffic and a lot of backup 85 southbound this morning. So please avoid that area. Live Oak Insurance been named the 2024 Small Business of the Year by the Millbrook Area Chamber of Commerce. Larry Live Oak, make sure you've got the right insurance for your needs and lifestyle. Call Live Oak Insurance, Main Street, Millbrook, 285-2881. Buckle up, it's the law. From Montgomery Skywatch Traffic, this is Major Delay.
Alexa smart speakers are great because you don't have to turn a dial or push a button to listen to News Radio 1440. Just say, Alexa, play News Radio 1440.
I'm on it.
You're good to go.
Warning, the following ZipRecruiter radio spot you are about to hear is going to be filled with F words.
When you're hiring, we at ZipRecruiter know you can feel frustrated, forlorn even, like your efforts are futile, and you can spend a fortune trying to find fabulous people, only to get flooded with candidates who are just fine.
Not fun.
Fortunately, ZipRecruiter figured out how to fix all of that. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. With ZipRecruiter, you can forget your frustrations because we find the right people for your roles fast, which is our absolute favorite F word. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day.
Fantastic.
So, whether you need to hire 4, 40, or 400 people, get ready to meet first-rate talent. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio to try ZipRecruiter for free. Don't forget, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Finally, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
Marco! Marco!
In a giant pool of business competitors, don't be the one left unseen and out of reach. If you're a business owner and need help with your online presence, let's make it happen. Introducing Cumulus Boost. Boost your website, boost your findability, boost your reputation, boost your business.
Marco?
Yes, I'm Marco.
Get a boost, get found, get on the map. Contact us today at cumulusboost.com.
Skip the DIY and get your window treatments done right the very first time with Just Blinds in Prattville. For over 35 years, Just Blinds has been the trusted source for quality window treatments. Whether it be plantation shutters, blinds, shades, outdoor shades, or custom drapery, Just Blinds offers complimentary in-home consultations in the Montgomery, Prattville, Lake Martin, and Auburn areas. I'm Ben Myers with Just Blinds in Prattville, and I want to invite you to visit our Prattville showroom or online at gojustblinds.com.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-859-3220. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-859-3220. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-859-3220. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. Call 800-859-3220, 800-859-3220, or biglou.com.
Telling it like it really is.
That's the fact, Jack!
It's the Dan Bongino Show, weekdays from 11 to 2 on News Radio.
Okay, let me give you one more paragraph of Dr. Thrasher's mail. He says, allow Major Sabah Coleman, Public Information Officer with MPD, to report the data in a timely manner instead of suppressing bad news. Our flow of information to the media and public is embarrassing. Statistics are not being getting to ALEA or FBI in a timely manner. As Lincoln once said, if you give the people the facts, the true facts, they will do the right thing. Basically, de facto defunding our police department, our police force, over the last 4 years with attrition rate worse than any of the most of the cities of our size, including Minneapolis, Minnesota, site of the George Floyd tragedy. Not meeting with experts like Dr. David Bronner, who was largely responsible for rebuilding downtown, along with Jerry Kaiser, Jerry Beasley, Greg Allen, and others. Dr. Bronner has not met with the mayor. He tried to meet with the mayor twice in 6 years and has never got a call back. So when his RSA buildings were shot up, the people running downtown shooting guns. Make sure that the mayor keeps scheduled appointments, returns emails and phone calls, multiple complaints about the lack of cooperation between mayor and the city leaders. That's what I guess that's what the chief of staff it's supposed to make sure the mayor gets right. Okay, let me empty these, get rid of these, not get rid of these cards. Let's talk to this guy. Good morning on there, and hold on now for a couple of minutes, Dr. Thrasher. Good morning. Yeah. 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 They make it. People are not very sympathetic to unions anymore. Good morning on there. Hello. Good morning. Yeah. Go ahead. What's that? Well, we all got some of that. No. Although here's the difference, I believe, but here's the difference. Uh, NBA players, NFL players, the people in the stands pay for those raises, and that they do it voluntarily. Let them make $20 million a year. Okay, fine. I mean, we're gonna pay for it. Mhm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mine too. I do think they need to make more money. So I appreciate it. Dr. Thrasher, are you on the air? Well, good morning. You wrote an interesting email. uh, uh, hmm hmm As my understanding, were you not an advocate for the mayor to be elected? Okay, okay. hmm hmm So what do you find? Although you pretty much stretched it out in your email, what you find wrong. I mean, from gun laws to some good news. Uh, what's your biggest what's your biggest complaint with Montgomery right now? And of course, we don't have anything to do with the schools, though. I mean, we don't have anything to do with the schools, so yeah. Mm. Are the problems in Montgomery, being intellectually honest, are the problems in Montgomery any different than any other city right now in this nation? Right. Wow. Yeah. Let me take a couple of calls. I think somebody want to talk at you for a second. Good morning. You're on the air. Morning. Well, he's not a caller. He's not the he's still on with Dr. Thrasher. Hmm. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Appreciate it. Let me take one more for Dr. Thrasher. Good morning on air. Hey, appreciate it. Yeah, go right ahead.
Time it's not listed as a homicide. Okay. Now, one thing in my latest note, they've got to give us more accurate information. It's been shut down from the top down in MPD. The public information officer is not given. I know they won't give me information, although they should, but they won't give it to WSFA, won't give it to Kevin, won't give it to AKA, whatever. The people deserve to know if there's 3 burglars on your street. Don't you think you should know that so you can call your neighbors and say, hey guys, we got to be careful. It's a hot area and things like that. So back to the task force. That's what I was begging for, and I'm still begging for. We got 2 problems. One is a long-term solution, and that's like a family structure at schools, and we got to take these 14-year-old kids and train them. That's a long-term process. The short-term process is what we're doing now with this task force, putting the bad guys in jail and getting them out of the neighborhood. So, yeah, there's so much grant money, there's so much I call do-good money to try to change societal problems. But that takes a task force. It's way over my pay grade. You need mental health people, you need police, you need preachers, and so forth. We got to have a big task force that can do all these things. And I don't know why they don't want to do that. I'm all for it. You know, to be good. Administrative, if it's 75% overhead, and you have, why don't I want to give you more money? Every 10 officers, his mercy has made a difference. It's Boys and Girls Club. I was one of the founders of the Boys and Girls Club Foundation, maybe 99% Afro American. Okay, so nobody can accuse me of being racist, but there's good organizations like that that we want to help.
Mm. Well, Dr. Thrasher, as always, thank you for your input. And, I'll have you in channel. You want to get the word out. I read your whole email and that was sent to the people. I didn't really find a lot of fault, except for the schools, man. We really don't. I mean, we can call them up and say, hey, will you do this? They'll say no. Hang up. I don't know. Well, I do believe just between you and I think we got too many women on it, and nothing wrong with women. We love them, but they're well, that's okay. But I'll say because women look at things differently than men. They look at it emotionally rather than pragmatically, and pragmatism would suggest that if you got a nut in school, you get rid of them. They see a nut in school, they want to hug them. I guess. Well, yeah. All right. Thank you. We'll talk. All right.
For 65 years, Guardian Credit Union has been your trusted financial partner, and now we're proud to extend that trust further by introducing Guardian Insurance Services. Whether protecting your home, car, or even your business, we've got the coverage that fits your needs. Our team is here to guide you every step of the way with the personalized service you know and love. Call 334-819-7555 for a free quote today. Guardian Insurance Services, building on 65 years of trust, now safeguarding your future.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same, but is 95% cheaper? And you can get it online? Go to hims.com/joy. Through HIMS, you'll get a free medical consultation, discreet shipping if prescribed, and the process is 100% online. To start your free online visit, go to hims.com/joy. That's HIMS.com/JOY.
I got smart about mortgages. Now it's my house I go home to.
I got smart about credit cards. Now paper or plastic has a whole new meaning. When it comes to your money, whatever you want to get smart about, you can find it at smartaboutmoney.org. Smartaboutmoney.org is a free online resource from the National Endowment for Financial Education. We're an independent nonprofit foundation dedicated to helping people just like you get sound information about money. Smartaboutmoney.org. It's the easy place to start when you want to get smart.
Did you know that Alabama law requires all pets to be currently vaccinated against rabies? This is State Public Health Veterinarian D. Jones. Rabies vaccination not only protects dogs and cats from the deadly virus, it also reduces the risk to the owners who could unknowingly be exposed by their unvaccinated pets. Help us protect you, your family, and your pet by getting them vaccinated today.
This message brought to you by the Alabama Department of Public Health and the station.
My wife and I enjoyed a wonderful dinner last week with friends we hadn't seen in a long time. The next day, we received a handwritten note which they delivered to our mailbox, letting us know how much they had enjoyed our dinner together, along with an article that we had discussed. You know, in today's high-tech, low-touch world, it's refreshing to get a thoughtful handwritten note once in a while. It's enough to inspire me to get started. To learn more, check us out at thekindnessrevolution.net.
Join Kevin Elkins for Decisions. News Radio 1440. Depend on it.
All righty then, we are back. 860-1440 is the number here. You want to give us a call? Love to talk to you. Good morning, 9:54 in the morning. How are you doing? Yes. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm not. Same rules will still apply, so it don't make no difference who gets the job. they still don't have discipline. So. Well, yeah, but there's nothing we can't. Wait a minute. There's nothing we can do. Even if you go to the meeting, so what? They don't pay you no attention. Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's no lie to say the city of my. No, but well, I don't have. But again, the deal is that we have nothing to do with the goings on at the Board of Education. What's the point? They don't believe. They don't. Again, I'm not concerned about the administrative procedures. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's if I cared about the facts. I don't care about the administrative things. Okay. My names and characters have been lost a long time ago. We don't even worry about that. Okay. Again, I'm not concerned about the administrative issues of the school board. Let them handle that. That's their job. Most of us won't understand all. Matter of fact, they put me to sleep when I go to those meetings. But again, that's important stuff. I let them handle that. I'm only concerned with the atmosphere, and that atmosphere represents the culture of our school system. Okay, and if somebody can explain this to me, why do we expect one certain behavior in our magnet schools and not the other schools? We make excuses for what we allow to go on. We give everybody an IEP or 504. Okay, not everybody, but a hell of a lot of people. Never seen this many people considered mentally challenged in public school before. Now everybody's got a disease. I'm sorry. I don't care about the administration. It doesn't make any difference who they hire because they all play by the same playbook. I don't care. They all play by the same playbook. Give me somebody like who was that lean on me? Whatever name, Joe Clark. Give me a Joe Clark, and I'm motivated. That's right. I buy him dinner, take him lunch, take him to the movies, give him money, whatever. Go wash his car for him. Give me a Joe Clark, and you'll never hear me mention anything else about Montgomery Public School. Okay, because I know it will be taken care of. So, give me a Joe Clark. I'm ready to go. Okay, all the rest of that stuff y'all talking about don't make no sense to me. I just don't care. I just don't. Same game, same rules, same outcome. How many superintendents have we had since I've been here? At least 5 or 6. Okay, I'm just saying. Same rules, same game. Just different players. Real quickly. Hey, quickly. Okay, then. That was real quick. All right, then. I got to go. We'll see you tomorrow. Go say the same. Bye.
WSFA 12 News Update on News Radio 1440.
Good morning.